Alrighty, my loves. As always, sending you guys out peace, blessings, love, and abundance. I was recording a video, my second video about marriage, because I wanted to talk about how marriage actually is a physical representation of the Kabbalah tree of life. So I'm going to get into that. It's a really short video. The other day, I actually was blessed with this information from my higher self. I was looking at this person's website talking about the tree of life, because anytime you are looking at anything, even if you've seen it and read about it numerous times, you want to go into it with an open mind. You know what I'm saying? Be an open vessel and not look at it like I already know this, because then you don't learn anything. Okay, you don't learn anything new. So I was just looking at it and reading it, and as I was reading it, it came to mind that this is the reason why weddings are set up the way that they are. So a wedding is literally set up like the tree of life. All right. So on the tree of life, there is the left pillar, which represents Boaz, the feminine energy. There's a right pillar, which represents Jachin, the masculine energy. Okay, the Boaz is the dark pillar, is that dark feminine energy, is the mother energy, the primordial energy. And then Jachin is the light. Okay, it is the masculine energy. All right, it's the sun. So the moon and the sun. All right. If you notice that when you walk into a church or wherever a wedding is being held, the left side is set up for the bride's family. Okay, because that's the left pillar. That is Boaz. The right side is set up for the groom's family, Jachin. All right. And the bridal party walks down the middle of the aisle. So the left side of the tree of life, it represents the feminine energy, and the right side represents the masculine. The middle side is the two coming together. So the bridal party is walking down the middle because two are becoming one. All right. The man and the woman, the wife and the husband are becoming one, right? So this is literally all a physical representation of what our spiritual journey is supposed to be. All right. So them walking down the aisle is literally like them walking through, going from Malkuth to Yesod to Tiferet, Doth, knowledge, the dark side, and then to Kether, which is the crown. All right. Now on the left side is the bridal party, the bridesmaids. On the right side is the groomsmen, and the bride and the groom, also stand, the bride on the left and the groom on the right, but they're still in the middle because they're becoming one. Those two are becoming one. The bridal party is out on the left side, the groomsmen are on the right side, but the bride and the groom are standing towards the middle, and they're actually, who's actually standing in the very middle is, guess what? The minister or the reverend or the priest or rabbi, whatever title they call themselves, they're standing in the middle because they're representing Kether. They're representing the crown, the father. They're representing bringing those two energies together. Okay. Now, the bride standing where she is representing the Sephira, Bina, which is the understanding, which is normally the child. And then the man is standing on the side of Chakma, which is the wisdom. You know what I'm saying? So the wisdom and the understanding is coming together in marriage. All right. And which means that they're becoming the crown again, Kether. Because Kether is only, Kether is, I shouldn't say only, Kether is what is wisdom and understanding. But really, Kether is all of those things. Kether is all the Sephira that fall underneath it, but they just been split up. It's been split up into numerous different emanations. All right, 10 to be exact, 11 when you count Doth. But the priest or reverend or minister is representing that Kether, that crown. He is bringing them into becoming one again. Okay, and I mean that's literally, it was amazing when that came to me, that epiphany. I was like, well, shit. You know what I'm saying? It just all made sense. You know what I'm saying? We go to numerous weddings, but nobody ever thinks, why is it that the bride side is on the left side, the groom side is on the right side? Why is it that they light 12 candles? Not all weddings, but a lot of that I went to, they would the bride and the groom would go and they would light the 12 candles. And 12 candles signify the 12 zodiac signs. Nobody's asking these questions because, you know, a lot of people are not in their right minds yet. You know what I'm saying? They're still sleeping and in slumber, and it's okay because they'll wake up when they set their alarm clock to wake up. And I give shout out to Bobby Hemmett for that, because he made me that Sagittarius shit. We be wanting everybody to be on where we are right now. Let me check my phone because it's been hot, y'all. Okay, it feels fine. We be wanting everybody to be on the same page and see things as we see it sometimes. And Bobby Hemmett was like, you know, that's literally like trying to wake somebody up before their alarm was set. They're gonna be upset at you. Of course they're gonna be angry. Of course they're gonna be like, what the fuck? Because it wasn't time for me to get up yet. So yeah, I was saying all that to say that don't like fault yourself or fault anybody else for not being at a certain level, because we all are at the levels that we are supposed to be at. This information just came to me like not last week, but I think the week before, because the whole wedding ceremony, I knew that it was symbolic, a physical symbol for something spiritual, but it didn't bubble up to the surface until just a couple of weeks ago. So I just wanted to share that information with you guys. I mean, it's really powerful when you think about it, and it's really so interesting when you think about how everything really is set up the way the human body, the spiritual body flows. You know what I'm saying? And some of us are on the left pillar, some of us on the right pillar, some of us are going through the middle, you know, full steam ahead, because we have already done the left and right path thing. I remember being on the right path, traditional, being a quote-unquote Christian. I remember then saying, what the fuck is this, and going the complete opposite on the left path. But both of those are extremes. The key is to bring it into one. You know what I'm saying? Bring it all into one and walk that middle path, which is the path of oneness. And it's the path of becoming the one. It's the path of Neo, my niggas. But anywho, I'm going to end the video on that note, guys. That's all I really wanted to share, is that, you know, that's really like some food for thought, some soul food for thought, you know. I know it's more to it than that. It's even deeper and more complex than that, but that's just the information I feel like sharing right now, guys. So I appreciate you for watching. Peace.